You are listening to Bedtime Dreamy Tales. Please make sure you have smashed that like button and subscribe to our channel for new story. Story title, The Goose-girl at the Well. Once upon a time, nestled between great mountains and surrounded by an expansive forest, lived an old woman with a flock of geese. Every morning, with the aid of a walking stick, she ventured into the woods. Despite her age, she worked tirelessly harvesting grass for her geese, picking wild fruits, and carrying these heavy burdens back home. Onlookers were amazed at her strength and often speculated about the secrets she might possess. One crisp morning, a young and handsome count strolled through the forest, enjoying the cool breeze and the bird songs. Suddenly, he spotted the old woman kneeling and cutting grass with a sickle. Beside her lay baskets brimming with pears and apples. "Hello, madam," he called out. "How can you manage all these by yourself?" "I must, dear sir," she replied. "While the gentry may not toil so, everyone must bear their own burdens, as the saying goes." The old woman, seeing the young man's pity, asked for his help, promising it was not far to her home on the other side of the hill. Moved by compassion and wishing to prove not only peasants endure hard labor, the count agreed to assist her. Little did he know, this would begin a journey of both literal and metaphorical weight. As they walked, the count's load felt unnaturally heavy, as if filled with stones. The fruit seemed to be made of lead. Gasping under the weight, he realized he could not set the bundles down by himself. They clung to him as if magically bound. The old woman mocked his struggles, jesting that he spoke well but faltered in action. They reached her home only after an arduous climb, with the geese greeting their mistress energetically. Upon arrival, a tall and fierce-looking woman emerged, addressed by the old woman as her daughter. The daughter's demeanor was as daunting as her appearance, adding an air of mystery to the already strange abode. The old woman rewarded the count with a small box carved from a single emerald, claiming it would bring him happiness. Over the following days, lost in the wilderness, the count wandered until he reached a kingdom where he was taken before the king-queen. Upon presenting the emerald box, the queen fainted, for it contained a pearl that matched the lost tears of their youngest daughter, banished years ago by the king over a misunderstanding of her love. The queen shared the tale of their 3 daughters, and how the youngest, through her pure and incomparable love, was the most beloved yet the most wronged. The king, regretting his harsh decision, had searched for her to no avail. The count's story and the pearl sparked new hope, and soon, a royal expedition was launched to the old woman's home. Back at the old woman's cottage, the night was alive with preparations. The old woman revealed to her daughter that the time had come for her to leave and hinted at a significant change approaching. As the royal party approached, the young woman removed her disguise at the well under the moonlight, revealing her true, stunning beauty. When the king-queen arrived, they were joyfully reunited with their daughter. The old woman revealed herself as a benevolent witch who had protected the princess by disguising her as a goose-girl, allowing her tears of sorrow to transform into pearls of great worth. In a grand celebration, the young count and the princess were married, bringing joy and a sense of completeness to the royal family. The palace the old woman promised turned out to be a palace of happiness, built from love and forgiveness, and the geese, they too were revealed to be enchanted maidens, returned to their human forms to serve the young queen. As the story goes, the count and the princess lived blissfully in their palace among the hills, surrounded by the magical wilderness where their love story began. The benevolent witch, her role fulfilled, vanished, leaving behind a legacy of kindness, transformation, and the true power of unconditional love. And so, the tale of the goose-girl at the well lived on, a story of burdens transformed into blessings, and the mysterious ways of the heart made manifest in the magic of old tales. If you like this story, please give this video a like and comment below with your thoughts. See you in the next story.